But down here, iAfrikan, hey, it's an emotional one. It's an emotional one. We're wrapping up Kigali, Deep Learning Indaba Kigali 2025. It's been a week of festivities, AI researchers and engineers from across the continent. We had sponsors, we had exhibitions, we had workshops. But unfortunately, everything must come to an end. But before everything comes to an end, there's a big party today. You know what I mean? There's a huge party. But before we get to the party, let's speak to the chairs. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you?
You're good.
Okay, now, um, before I ask you too many things, let's start. How are you feeling right now that the event is over?
A bit relieved,
Okay.
relaxed, relaxed. Yeah.
Yes.
And party mood.
Yes,
Yep.
yes, yes. And then you, Sister Teju, how are you feeling now?
It's hard to put it into words.
I know, right?
One moment it's everything has to
Yes.
pause for the Indaba, and the
Yes.
next moment you're like, okay, we're not gonna send out an email tomorrow for something.
Yes.
So it will take some time, but it's been a very rewarding journey. I've
Yes.
really enjoyed working with the team, and very privileged and honored really to
Yes.
be here and
Yes.
to work with my amazing co-GCs.
Yes.
And yes, thank you.
Okay.
I'm feeling a mix of feelings right now that I cannot put into words properly.
Yes. My sister, let us go through the journey. How long did it take the planning to put this together? Walk us from the actual first month, and how did that go about? How did you organize yourself? How did you organize the volunteers? How did you choose this venue? Walk us through that journey.
That is a long one. So it started, I believe, sometime last year. I want to say September.
Okay.
That's when I'm not sure. September is when I got like a message from one of the trustees asking me like, oh, we are thinking of Rwanda. So they had a couple of questions they wanted to know, and that's when I started answering the questions. I wasn't even sure like it's already decided or not,
Yes.
but I was excited. And that's when so the questions kept coming in, and I believe it became at least official to us as the local community sometime in, I believe October or maybe end of September is when we were like, okay, we are sure it's happening. And it's when we started talking to different organizations, talking to the first people we talked to was the faculty here of the University of Rwanda. So trying to see like specifically the people in the data science department of the University of Rwanda, trying to see what is possible, what is not possible, where can we actually host. We gave them like the range of people, how many people usually the Indaba hosts, and they gave us this venue, specifically Kigali Conference and Exhibition Village. They're like, okay, that place is also managed by the University of Rwanda, so you can also think of that place. There are different tents here, so we're like, okay, this is a very good location. I don't believe any of us even knew that this place is managed by the University of Rwanda, so like this is perfect.
Okay.
And from there, I was introduced to my
Co-chairs.
my co-chairs, and so I got to, I believe, it was the first time. I believe the first one was Teja was introduced to, or Bruno, I don't remember.
So was this in September as well, or November?
No, I believe now we're in October.
Oh, you're in October.
I'll have it mixed up. I'm still very tired. So, yeah, I'm not very sure. So we got introduced to each other, and the planning started from there. From there, we started like assembling the team, like deciding the chairs of each committee, and then we give them all the freedom to choose who's going to be on their committees. So there are several committees for the Indaba. You can imagine putting something like this together.
100%.
It requires like different committees: travel, sponsorship, community, all those different committees. So we had to select the chairs, and then the chairs select their own committees. So from there,
Or is that why there's three of you? So
Yeah.
each and every chair has a committee that they oversee.
No.
Okay, why is there three of you?
So the three of us. So there are chairs for each committee.
Okay.
And then the three of us then divide all those committees. So like, for example, I'll be in charge of workshop and community, and then
Okay.
Bruno maybe might be in charge of travel.
Okay.
Teja might be in charge of application,
Makes
just
sense.
overseeing. They already have the
Okay.
chairs who already know what to do, are doing an amazing job. It's just
Okay.
like the GCs then overlook that. But in the end, everyone is involved in everything, just trying
Okay.
to make sure that the event is a success.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's mostly it because by I'll get some of the timelines wrong, but yeah, by end of the year, last year we already had 2 keynotes confirmed.
Beautiful.
We already had like a draft of the program.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we had a couple of things. We had a skeleton of how we think the event is gonna look
Beautiful.
like. We had already had a visit to this to the venue. So yeah, so from there, the different committees just are told like exactly this if it's applications. This is what applications entails, and this is what your work is, and then we just trust them to deliver the work. Yeah.
Sister Teju, I want you to describe your 2 general chairs. What is the how can I say, what is the persona of each and of both of them? Which one is the strict one? Which one is the sloppy one?
Oh
If
my
there is, which one is the
God.
relaxed one? Break down the different personalities.
No way. They're all awesome. Have you met them? Everyone is amazing.
Okay.
And unique
Yes.
in their own ways.
Yes.
I've actually known Bruno for quite some time
Beautiful.
now. So when we met last year in Senegal, and it was hunting for a co-GC, and he would be
Beautiful.
like, "Oh, Teju, what are you doing?" And there's like, "How about you?" And then I was like, "Okay, let's see."
Okay.
I was being interviewed,
Yes.
but Bruno and I had always had this energy. Like every Indaba, whenever we see each other, it's always like coming back to
100%,
friends and everything.
100%.
But Mastel, I don't think we've met before.
Okay.
So,
So
I
you
nev-
working together on this project was the first time you
Yeah, it
actually
was
met.
the first time. I never met
Beautiful.
Mastel before. So it was now I gained a new friend,
Yes.
and we've been through many
Yeah, yeah.
many emotions
Yeah,
together.
yeah, yeah.
You know, when you're organizing this kind of thing, it's nerves goes up.
Yes.
Like, you know, something happened, and then you gotta remember, yeah, you know, we have a deliverable.
Yes.
You know, you put it aside, we talk it
Yes.
through, we understand one another what's going on. But at the end of the day, it's urunana. Like it's
100%.
usually that. Like without each
100%.
other, we would not be standing here.
100%.
So yeah, thank you.
Brother Bruno, this is a massive, very massive conference. It's a week long. Now you 3 are the general chairs. How tight or how closely do you engage with government, the ministry? What sort of buying did you need from them? How did you go about engaging them? Who do you call? Just describe that with the government.
That question is for her.
Okay. My sister, they say you're the ones with the president. You've got him on landline.
So the good thing is that we are in Rwanda,
Okay.
and one thing Rwanda takes seriously is like delivery, especially in tech.
Okay.
I will speak mostly in tech because that's the space that I'm in,
Yes.
and the tech space in Rwanda, like the people in charge take it very seriously.
Okay.
So we didn't have to struggle much. Like the struggle was mostly to getting to the right people,
Okay.
not like those right people like then giving you exactly what
Okay,
you want.
okay.
Once we made it to the right person,
Everything was done.
Yeah, for
Everything was
example,
catered
like for us to get the venue, we had to engage different institutions, and the first institution that, of course, we engaged the University of Rwanda, but also to help with that discussion because the
100%.
planning in Indaba is not really based in Rwanda.
100%.
So for us to be able to do that, we went to the Ministry of ICT,
100%.
talked to different people, and randomly, like there was the permanent secretary.
Okay.
He had come to my workplace, and he was just
Okay.
there, and I just
Come
walked.
on now, the
I
PS just
walked
comes to your workplace.
exactly. And he was like, "Oh, this is happening. Can you
Beautiful.
please?" And lucky for us, like he does his job like
Very well.
I don't have the perfect word to describe like the kind of work that he does. But the moment we explained it to him, he was all hands on deck. And
Beautiful.
there was a time we were even exchanging emails like at 3 a.m.
Beautiful.
And yeah, they bought in the idea. They're like definitely, and they helped us in any way that they could, helping us to lock down this venue,
100%.
talking to different institutions. Anytime we'll have a blocker anywhere, we'll just engage the ministry, and they were very much happy to help us. So I don't think we struggled a lot in regards to like the government institutions. Mostly was getting to the right person. The moment you get to the right
100%.
person, everything will flow. Yeah.
So we're at the Kigali Convention Center.
No.
What
Kigali Conference and Exhibition Village.
conference and exhibition?
Village.
Get it right. Let's get it right. Let's get it right. Don't fumble it.
Yeah.
So now, Brother Bruno, I want to talk about the space. Why did you choose this space? I see you guys transformed it literally. The sound is beautiful. The stage is beautiful. What was the plan behind the branding, just the design of the space? What was the thinking behind it?
Why did we choose the space?
Yes.
Because KCEV had, how do you call it, the infrastructure that we were looking for to host the Indaba 2025. As the general chairs, right from the start, one thing we made clear that Indaba 2025 must set the pace for future Indabas, right, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of excitement, in terms of programming, in terms of accommodation,
Visually,
in terms of,
100%.
in other words, we looked at the Indaba 2025 in its entirety from all aspects of the Indaba and wanted to give the attendees the best experience they could ever get, or they could ever get from the Indaba.
100%.
Yeah, so 100% experience. So when you look at the tents, they are close to each other. The venue, the other classrooms are walking distance.
100%.
Accommodation is walking distance, close
yes.
distance. Yeah, so we're looking for a venue that will be comfortable for the
100%.
attendees and also give them a better experience for the
100%.
Indaba. Yeah.
And I must comment, I give you 10 out of 10. I've been to 3 Indabas. This is by far, in terms of branding, in terms of, I don't know, back home we call it the top billing effect. There's that sparkle. Like, it's just phenomenal. The residences are beautiful. I feel like I had my own apartment, literally. And no, food was fresh. You guys by far were the best. Sister Teju, let's talk about the logistics, the food, the volunteers. How did that coordinate? How many volunteers did we have? How many people do we work with? Just walk us through that.
That's a beautiful question to the wrong person. but I do.
There's only one person that worked here. Everybody else was just relaxing.
No. I do have answers to
Okay,
that,
okay.
but it's the best person to give you the detail.
Okay.
It's because you're asking question about the local organizing committee,
Okay.
and she's local here.
Oh, got you.
You know what I
got
mean?
You, got
but
you.
I just wanted to shout out. You love the space, the design.
100%.
I'd love to shout out to our event planner.
Okay.
It's EMS, Events Media and Services.
beautiful.
They're amazing, and we
Beautiful.
work together to
Beautiful.
make this event possible. We've
Beautiful.
been through it all the past
Beautiful.
1 week, so I just wanted
Beautiful.
to say that. And in terms of like our caterer, we worked with the Divine Catering. And Mastel you can say a bit more about them, but they are also fantastic
No, they were
professionals. What was your other question, please?
My other question, the volunteers.
The volunteers,
100%.
yes. So what the Indaba, we start working in a distributed from everyone is like everywhere in the world. Like I'm based currently in Germany, Bruno's in Uganda, Mastel's in Rwanda, and so and all of us are not in one place.
Okay,
And
that's very important.
So
that you said that.
we're not in one place.
I thought you guys are all okay. My bad. I get it now. I get it.
So we all just flew in
Okay.
the past 1.5 weeks for the Indaba.
Oh, shame. I feel so sorry for you.
So we're very grateful. This is why we always like talking about our local organizing
Yes,
committee,
okay.
because we can plan everything on
Yes,
paper.
yes,
Execution matters.
100%.
Someone needs to be on ground,
Yes.
needs to survey it, needs to tell
100%.
us that everything is okay.
100%.
And when we bring our all of our delegates and our guests here, they are here to have the best experience possible.
100%.
And so, but by the time we all come here, we all work together.
100%.
Every volunteer, every organizer is on like go mode. And the volunteers that we have are locals. And what we do is that towards the beginning of the Indaba, we will send a call for volunteers. And most of them are from within the vicinity, let's say University of Rwanda
Yes.
or CMU or from other angles of
Yes,
Rwanda.
yes.
And we had more than 30 volunteers this
Okay,
year,
beautiful.
actually, to pull it all off, to support organizers, to support the committee and everyone.
Beautiful.
So
Beautiful. Sister Teju, on that, what are you most proud about in terms of from an organizer perspective? What maybe there's a tent or there's a screen or I don't know. Just walk me through what are you most proud about Rwanda, Rwanda's Indaba?
you know, this is the biggest Indaba so far. I don't know if you've known that, if you know
100%.
that. So we brought together 1,000 plus people. We've not done that before at the Indaba. And to do this, the applications and selection committee
Yes.
reviewed with a lot of reviewers that are volunteers, reviewed more than 3,000 applications. And each reviewer would have like each application had 2+ reviewers to review them. I wanted to put these numbers out there because it takes a lot of time, energy, effort. We're like working on clockwork. And so like out of those 3,000 plus people that applied for the Indaba, we were only able to select 1,000. And we were not satisfied with that. We decided that we wanted to have a virtual Indaba so that people who are not able to come can still experience the Indaba. So this is also the very first year that we have a virtual Indaba.
Beautiful.
So this is like incredible
first of
milestone.
many.
It's the first of many
things, yeah.
And I believe that worked beautifully. A lot of people tuned in online. You know, they like in different rooms, Virunga, Kivu, Akagera. I see like this hybrid experience happening at the Indaba. And this is not just for people who we couldn't select. It was also for maybe organizers that couldn't come. Something happened, you know, they spent more than 10 months organizing this event. It was really nice that we had an opportunity for them to still be able to participate. And so those are one of the many things that I'm very proud of that we did this year.
100%. Sister Marcel, what is the legacy of the Indaba for Rwanda? 5 years, 2 years? What's the legacy of this Indaba for Rwanda?
I'm not sure. There's the legacy for this specifically for Rwanda, in the context of Rwanda.
100%.
I believe the legacy will show that Rwanda is ready. That Rwanda
That's
is
true.
The Rwanda
That's
is
very true.
ready, and the work is there. There is
Yes.
saying that you're ready, and there's actually putting in the work to show
Yes.
that you're ready. And Rwanda has been doing that.
Yes.
First, by being one of the first countries to have the national AI strategy, and then hosting an event like this. Because one thing I have to mention is, of at least the ones that I've been to, the local organizing committee is usually like big. It's big and it's been established for a while. In Rwanda, the Rwanda local organizing committee is actually very young, and with that, then that means that we don't have a lot of active members.
Okay.
But the fact that we pulled this off,
Yes.
that means, of course,
Spectacularly so.
exactly, and there was a lot of backing, of course, from our own government and for different other institutions. So the fact that we pulled this off shows that it's not just words. We are actually very much passionate about this, and we're very much passionate when we say, and passionate and are ready to put in the work when we say that we want to be the leaders in AI and on the continent. And yeah, and having this event here and having it be such a success is a testament to that. So yeah.
There's two things I love about Rwanda. It's safe. I've been walking the street, I feel very safe. And it's clean.
Yeah.
It's
Very
extremely
clean.
clean. And usually I'm like, there must be something here.